Good morning to all of you. Myself Isha, Pant, Faculty of Pharmacy, VNS Group of Institutions, Bhopal. Today we are going to discuss about emulsions. So, emulsions are biphasic liquid dosage forms. Biphasic liquid. So biphasic liquid dosage form means there will be two phases, in which one phase is known as dispersed phase and another one is known as continuous phase. So we can say that the globules of dispersed particles are uniformly distributed in the continuous phase. So the definition of emulsion is that emulsions are biphasic liquid dosage forms in which the globules of dispersed phase are uniformly distributed in the continuous phase. So in emulsion, one phase is oily and other phase is aqueous in nature. So oil and water are immiscible with each other. A third agent known as emulsifying agent is added to the emulsion to stabilize it. Next is advantages of emulsions. Why we are going to prepare an emulsion? So the first advantages of emulsions. So the first advantage is mask the taste. We can mask the bitter and nauseous taste of drug by formulating it in the form of emulsion. For example, vitamin A. If we prepare an emulsion of vitamin A, then its bitter and nauseous taste can be masked. So second advantage is sustained drug delivery. In this case, we can form the emulsion of antigenic substances in mineral oil. Okay, and it is administered by IM route, that is intramuscular route. After administration, it will form depot formulation, and from this depot formulation, drug is released in slow pattern. So drug is released in a slow pattern for a longer period of time. And third advantage is improved bioavailability. So some drugs shows improvement in bioavailability when these are administered in form of emulsion. For example, griseofulvate. If it is administered in the form of tablet, then its absorption is erratic from the GI tract, so the bioavailability is also less. When we are administering it in the form of emulsion, its absorption increases, and as a result bioavailability is also increases. So we can increase the bioavailability of several drugs by formulating them in the form of emulsions. Next one is for topical use. We can also use emulsions for topical use. Emulsions are also applied in the skin in the form of creams, lotions. So we can also use them for our for topical use to treat our skin conditions. For the moisturizing purposes, we can also use them. Next is disadvantages of emulsions. First one is instability. So these in emulsions, one phase is oil and another one is for aqueous in nature. So the phase separation can take place, which causes instability in the emulsion. And second one is care should be taken during handling. So these are liquid dosage forms, so we have to take care while we are handling them. So these are disadvantages of emulsions. Next is classification of emulsions. Emulsions are classified into 4 types. Water in oil emulsions, oil in water emulsions, next is multiple emulsions, and last one is micro emulsions. So first one is water and oil emulsions. In water and oil type of emulsion, water is our dispersed phase and oil is our continuous phase. So the nature of these type of emulsions are oily. Second one is oil in water type of emulsion. In this case, oil is our dispersed phase and water is our continuous phase. So the nature of emulsion is aqueous. Next is multiple emulsions. Multiple emulsions are also known as emulsions in emulsions. These are further classified into 2 types. Oil in water in oil type, and second one is water in oil in water type emulsions. And last one is micro emulsions. These emulsions are thermodynamically stable form of emulsions. These contain a combination of water, oil and surfactant. These are stable in nature in comparison to other emulsions. Next one is routes of administration. So we can administer the emulsion by the following route. First is orally, second one is parenterally, third one is rectally, and fourth one is topically. So we can administer the emulsion by these routes: orally, parenterally, rectal and topical. Rest of the things regarding emulsions we will study in the next class.